Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here, and welcome back to Pokemon Black 2, and wow, if you missed the previous episode, then might I suggest you go and see it now, because, man, I did not think I was going to catch Zekrom that quickly, especially after that agonizing encounter I had with Azelf a couple of episodes ago. Yeah, go figure that one out. I don't know how Zekrom ended up being so easy, and Azelf ended up being so difficult. Well, maybe not difficult, just time-consuming more than anything, but anyway, never mind, that was all in the past. Today, well, right now I'm at the edge of Dragon Spiral Tower, but we're going to head to the Giant Chasm, because apparently, according to N, Kyurem has returned to the Giant Chasm, so I think that's where we're going to be heading to next. Also, yeah, that item up there, I remembered how to get that now. We need to wait until it's winter, because I think I need to wait for a big pile of snow to start forming in this little part of this route, so I can actually get up here. So, sadly, I won't be able to get that item anytime soon, but you know what, I don't think it's anything major. So, I'm not too worried about that. Well, I think with all that being said and done, I think it's now time to, well, first of all, quickly heal my Pokemon. And actually, thinking about it, only Ampharos got knocked out in that encounter with Zekrom. That just shows just how well that encounter went. Like, I got incredibly lucky with that catch. I mean, I know Timer Balls are definitely better to use than Ultra Balls, but still, it's kind of amazing just how easy, or how quickly I ended up catching Zekrom. Oh yeah, level 70 Zekrom with a gentle nature. Oh, that's very nice of it. Anyway, what do I need? I need my Tranquil, so I'm just going to temporarily bring you back. And then I'm going to immediately switch you back out for Golduck once I get to the Giant Chasm. I'm thinking about it, I suppose I should use, like, I still got 2 Master Balls. Like, I was almost debating whether to use one of those Master Balls on Zekrom, but I'm glad I didn't, especially after, as it turns out, it only took 1 Timer Ball to catch it. Because you know what? I'm going to see if Lightning strikes twice. I'm going to see if I can get just as lucky against Kyurem. Probably not. It's probably going to end up being as annoying as Azelf when it comes to trying to capture it. But as I was saying in the last episode, like, there can't be that many more like legendary Pokemon to try and catch in this game that I can think of. At least legendary Pokemon that I can encounter fairly easily. Because let's have a look what I've got. I've obviously got I've got Virizion, Terrakion, and Cobalion, or whatever it's called. I've also got Cresselia, Latios, the 3 Lake Guardian Pokemon, and of course Zekrom. The only one I can immediately think of is obviously Kyurem. Is there any others I can think of that I could still try and catch, at least easily? Because I know there's some Pokemon some legendary Pokemon that might appear by doing certain things, but unless I'm forgetting a few, there can't be that many. I know there's obviously, what was it called? Like Thundurus or Landorus, whatever it's called, those 3 Pokemon, but I think those 3 Pokemon, you have to get them in a specific way. So apart from those, I can't think of many others, so maybe I should just use the Master Ball on, maybe I should just use the Master Ball on Kyurem, but no, I think after what happened against Zekrom, I'm gonna take my chances and use the Timer Balls on Kyurem. And if I end up getting bored, or if I start running out of Timer Balls, that's when I will, that's when I'll start, or that's when I'll just say, oh, screw this, and I'll just use the Master Ball instead. But I don't really want to do that. If I'm going to waste so many Timer Balls, I want to catch it using a Timer Ball. Anyway, back to the Giant Chasm, and let's head straight to the bag, because I need my... where is it? There it is. Max Repel. And presumably, Kyurem is going to be pretty much in the same spot as where we battled against Getsis a while back. And man, it is still very foggy here. And yeah, look at the trees. They're still flattened after the plasma frigate landed here. But let's give it a bit of time and hopefully this area will be back to its normal former self eventually. Also, I need to try and remember how to get into this place. I think it's this way. No, I think I've gone the wrong way. Well, great. I think I needed to go that way, didn't I? Well, that's just awesome, isn't it? Alright, this could take me a while to find the right way. Oh, actually, I think I may have found it. Nope, no matter. I think I found it already. We're good. We are all good. Oh, and I just walked right into a dust cloud. Man, you gave me no reaction time at all, Excadrill. So, pardon me for being rude to you, but I'm not really in the mood to encounter you right now. So, pardon me. I'm just going to run away from you. You just carry on digging around, ideally, somewhere else. Was it this way? Yeah, it is this way. Yeah, this is the room. Yeah, there we go. I thought I was going the wrong way there. This is definitely it. Oh, I think I can see it at the top there. Right, well, I know what to do in this situation. Let's save the game. And let's try and capture this Kyurem. Alright, game is saved. But before we make the encounter, let's once again switch around. So Ampharos is at the top of the list, so I can paralyze Kyurem. So, I could just about see you in the top there. And indeed, you have made a return to this place. Also, this cane is still here. Well, fortunately, Getsis is no longer around to control you, so if you're willing to be part of my team, Kyurem, will you give me the honor of giving me the challenge of catching you? Alright, let's do this. Kyurem appeared. Okay, you're also level 70, so that's good. So, first things first. Okay, I'm now under pressure. Ah. How did you know that was one of my favourite Queen songs? Under pressure. Glaciate? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. Speed fell as if it couldn't be any lower than it already is. That's the only major disadvantage of Ampharos. Your speed is a little bit on the low side, but you know, that's fine. Also, it's going to be very risky if I was to try and use Haxorus against Kyurem, considering it knows both Dragon and Ice-type moves, so I need to make sure I can get a... false swipe in at the right time. Anyway, Kyurem. Well, let's not bring out Haxorus just yet. Let's just slowly weaken you. And I'm going to tread a little lightly here with Espeon, because Psychic worked perfectly against Zekrom. Not so sure about Kyurem, so let's just play it a little safe and use Psybeam. Okay. To admit, I think one more Psybeam might be too much. So use Shadow Ball instead. That shouldn't be too powerful. That's fine. That's fine. But I definitely want to weaken you a little bit more, but I think even Quick Attack might be too much. Okay, I'm going to use a Timer Ball, even though I am fully expecting this to not work. But then again, I said the exact... I was implying that same thing when I used that Timer Ball on Zekrom. Okay, yeah, it broke out once, but it broke out, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised the ball shook once, if I'm being honest. I'm very surprised it shook once. Also, how did Espeon survive that? Excuse me, Espeon? How did you survive that? What is your secret? I can't believe you survived that. I was so ready to get out Haxorus. Okay, yeah. I think it's safe to say that Kyurem is not going to be as cooperative to catch as Zekrom was. But you know what? That's fine. We'll just start using all these Timer Balls, but I might still end up using the Master Ball. But I want to at least try and use a Timer Ball. That's what I was expecting when I threw my first and only Timer Ball at Zekrom. That was what I was expecting, but the game didn't do that. For once, the game decided to not troll me. But yeah, it is constantly breaking out, but that's to be expected because I kind of want to get your health down a little bit more. If I can get at least a false swipe on you now, that will be great. I think that's actually good. I think that's good enough. Or if not, it must be very close to 1 hit point. So I tell you what, just to be on the safe side, let's use another false swipe. There we go. That should... I mean, that definitely will mean that Kyurem's at 1 hit point now, so... You're at the weakest possible health. You're paralyzed, which ideally I would much prefer you to either put you to sleep or something else other than that, but... It's probably the best I'm going to get in this situation, and yeah, sure enough, you are breaking out, so it looks like you're not going to be as cooperative as Zekrom was, so yeah, that's no good. Oh dear, I'm already running out of Pokemon. This is not good. Well, as I said, I could always just use my Master Ball and still have 1 to spare, but if it works for Zekrom, it's going to work for Kyurem. Now this is more like it. Yeah, okay, now this is more like it. This is what I was expecting the game to do to me last time. Actually, thinking about it, basically, Zekrom was Uxie, and Kyurem, yeah, right now, Kyurem is proving to be Azelf. In terms of how much it wants to be captured. And there we go. Nice. Okay, wow, even Kyurem was nowhere near as annoying as Azelf was to catch. Wow. And there we go. I've saved my 2 Master Balls again. I mean, again, I could just easily use those Master Balls to make this quick and easy to catch, but you know what? Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in just simply using a Master Ball to catch these Pokemon? I want to have the fun of weakening them, and also to endure the heartache and pain of every time those Timer Balls kept breaking open, especially when it was on the verge of catching the Pokemon, but I could have done the easy way, but you know what? I'd much prefer to make it a bit of a challenge. So, there we go. Wasn't too bad at the end of the day. I am totally okay with that. So, Kyurem, the boundary Pokemon. This legendary ice Pokemon waits for a hero to fill in the missing parts of its body with truth or ideals. And there we go. We got ourselves Kyurem. Oh, hey, check it out! It's Cheren and Bianca. DJ, that was Kyurem just now, right? So that's the legendary Pokemon Team Plasma, or should I say Getsis, was using. DJ, you're amazing! You've met so many Pokemon. You showed Professor Juniper your Pokedex, didn't you? She told me how happy she was. I'm sure she was. In Unova, actually in the whole world, there are still many Pokemon that are waiting to meet you though. Still, how many Pokemon could there be in all? Well, this was a game released in 2011? 12? I can't remember when it was now. Yeah, it must have been, because Pokemon X and Y were released in 2013, I want to say. So yeah, it was either 2011 or 2012. I can't remember the exact date or the exact year of this game. So back then it was about, what was it, about 500 plus Pokemon? Nowadays it's over 1,000, isn't it? Kind of crazy, and that's not even including all the different like regional forms either, so things have come a long way since this moment, eh? I think I'll go back to Nuvema Town and ask Professor Juniper. Fair enough. Ooh, but there's an item left behind. Oh, wait a minute. Those are the DNA Splicers, aren't they? Yeah, found the DNA Splicers. Nice. Well, I find it interestingly that Getz's cane is still just sitting here. I mean, that's fine. I don't want to use a cane to control a Pokemon. But now I've got the DNA Splicers rather. I think it's time for me to actually try them out, because I don't think I ever did. Oh, maybe I did. I was going to say, the first time I played Pokemon Black 2 back on the DS, did I ever get that far in the game? I must have done. I seem to vaguely remember it, but not by much. So you know what? Seeing as that capture took nowhere near as long as I thought it was going to be, let's actually give them a try, assuming I can actually use them in the way I wanted to. And thankfully we're not too far away from Lacunosa Town, so we're just going to quickly run straight there, bring out both my Pokemon, and just see how it works, because I honestly can't remember how it worked. So, well, first of all, I need to heal my Pokemon. What? No Mr. Medal here to give me any more medals? Come on, I've captured so many legendary Pokemon and he's not here to congratulate me? What a jerk. Oh, what a jerk he is for not congratulating me for catching all of these Pokemon. Anyway, so on that note, that's my Pokemon healed. And let's head into the storage and just see what is what. Oh, I was going to say, what was going on? Congratulations. Wallpapers were added to commemorate your catching Kyurem. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really use the wallpapers that much, but you know what? Let's have a look. So, how do we... Wait, how do we... Oops. How do I change the wallpapers again? I'm drawing a complete blank. Also, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. Go me. Let's see. So, let's try again. Move Pokemon. So, if I go into here, how do you change it? Well, let's change boxes. How do you change the wallpaper in this? Oh, wait, you tap the box thing, don't you? Duh. Man. So what do I get? So, let's have a look. So that's Monochrome, Team Plasma, Movie, and PWT, which is what we saw last time. Ah, here we go. So we have Kyurem 1, Kyurem 2, Reshiram. Ooh, that's very nice. And Zekrom. Oh, that's so good. Although... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it's very hard to see the Pokemon, but no, there we go. Ah, so there we go. That's pretty cool. Right, so let's give this a go. So, Golduck, can you just go into Pokemon storage for now? Same with Haxorus. Can you just temporarily move into this box? Because I want to try something here. Let's bring in Zekrom and also Kyurem. Aw, who has a lonely nature? Oh, you know what? We'll bring Kyurem along. I don't want it to feel lonely. Okay, so I have both Pokemon with me. So if I was to use the DNA Splicers, can I actually combine the two right now? So if I use it... Yeah, fuse with which Pokemon? Those two. And there we go. Kyurem changed form. I switched the screens around a bit too late there, but there we go. Kyurem changed form. That's pretty cool. So if I was to go into the Pokemon list here, let's have a look. So if I go into Summary, so it is still known as Kyurem. But yeah, it's now got the Terra Volt ability. It's also got Fusion Bolt, Free Shock, Dragon Pulse, and Imprison. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool, actually. And the whole DNA splicing thing was certainly the inspiration for, what was it called? Pokémon Infinite Fusion, that fan-made Pokémon game. I'm kind of half debating if I should do some kind of video or series on it. I have briefly checked it out, but not too much, so might be something worth exploring in the future. But there we go, we got ourselves a Zekrom fused Kyurem. Nice. And you know what? I don't normally use legendary Pokemon, so you know what? Let's give this a little. Let's give these Pokemon a bit of a test run, shall we? Let's give them a little test run. Who's gonna be my first victim? Let's see. Who's gonna be my first? Oh no, I didn't mean to use a repel. I swear this controller is doesn't react a lot of time. Oh wait a minute. Hang on a minute. I've got a better idea. Hang on a minute. I'm very near that particular route, aren't I? I think past the village bridge. I'm very near a particular route with a particular Pokemon trainer, aren't I? Oh, I feel so evil for doing this, but it's got to be done. If it's not against a wild Pokemon, it's going to be someone who constantly asks for a Pokemon battle. So, for example, you. I'm proud of my Pokemon, which I've raised with love and care. Well, I'm afraid I got bad news for you. I got bad news for you, Magnolia. I'm gonna be an absolute jerk with this battle. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emolga. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emolga. Yeah, I am going to absolutely destroy this Pokemon, aren't I? Let's try Free Shock. Oh, you're going to use Light Screen. Oh, you're doing your best to try and protect yourself from this potentially devastating attack. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wait, this is a new move, that fused Kyurem one, though. Oh, wow. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, an Altaria. Oh, we're going to keep battling, aren't we? Oh, we're going on Altaria now. Oh, we're going to carry on using Free Shock. Come on, Altaria. I dare you to. Oh, you're just going to use Dragon Dance. Oh. You're going to try and boost your attack, even though it's going to be completely pointless. Okay, it's official. I'm now a dick, aren't I? In this world. But I wanted to see what fused, like a fused Zekrom and Kyurem was going to be like, and I think it's safe to say it's an absolute beast. It's so badass. I love it. Oh my god. I'm sorry that you had to be the test subject there, Magnolia, but it was either that or I just battled a wild Pokemon. But seeing as you always wanted to have a battle against me when I was trying to move between two different places back then, to be fair, I think you kind of deserved that. Yes, I might be a dick, but it's a video game, come on. Anyway, so I just wanted to see what that was like. That was pretty cool. As I said, I don't typically use legendary Pokemon in my squads when it comes to like my casual Let's Plays, but you know, I still wanted to check that out anyway, so I'm pretty glad to check it out. And interestingly, yeah, because it's not the two Pokemon fused into one, it just takes up one space. I find that interesting, actually. Huh. Right, well, we're done with testing that out for now. Let's just bring back my usual Pokemon. Speaking of usual Pokemon, who will be my usual Pokemon? Probably Golduck, because I think I have an idea of what I want to do next. After this. Also, do my Pokemon need healing? Probably not, but just to be on the safe side, let's just do some quick healing. Because now that we're done catching Zekrom and Kyurem, there's still a few places in the region that I still haven't properly explored yet. So I'm probably going to do that. So let me just bring out the map here and just have a look. Because most of these places I've pretty much explored now. The only major places I've still not explored, I haven't explored Clay Tunnel, like, at all yet. And there's still a lot of Twist Mountain to still check out, because we weren't able to access Twist Mountain when we were first at Miss Johnson City. But now that we're in the Hall of Fame, I think you could actually get into Twist Mountain. In fact, yeah, I was able to briefly go into Twist Mountain when I arrived in Iciris City. So, thinking about that, that's something I could do next time. So yeah, we've got Clay Tunnel. Miss Johnson Cave, no, we've already been in there. That was where nothing of interest was in that cave, at least in this game. So yeah, we've got Clay Tunnel and Twist Mountain still to properly check out. But other than that, I think that's more or less it. I mean, of course, I still want to do, I still want to go back to the PWT and do at least one more, like, tournament there. And maybe also might try and do, like, one more movie at Pokestar Studios, but honestly, these are just little extra things. But I definitely want to do at least one, like, more PWT tournament. But then once that's done, there's only two other things I can think of. That being taking part in the Black Tower Challenge in Black City and doing all of that, and then of course challenging the Elite Four again with their stronger Pokemon, so I could become the ultimate champion of the Unova region. So I think on that note, I think we are almost ready to wrap up this Let's Play, unless there is also another Pokemon that I'm forgetting in terms of legendary Pokemon to catch. But I know there's some other, like, roaming, like, Unova Pokemon, but I think there's a specific way to get that, and honestly, I don't know if I could be bothered doing that, to be honest. And besides, I don't even know if I can even do that. So, you know what? I think with that being said, I think I will be wrapping up this particular Let's Play very soon. So yeah, next time we'll head to Clay Tunnel, then Twist Mountain, then I will return to the PWT to do one more tournament. Maybe do one more movie in Pokestar Studios, I haven't decided yet, but I know I definitely want to head back to Black Tower and finish that off. That will probably take a few episodes thinking about it, because I've only done, I think, the first area. I think there's like 10, is it like 10 areas in total to do in Black Tower, so that is definitely going to take a while to do, so that's going to take a couple of episodes to do. And then, of course, the finale, that being a rematch against the Elite Four and Iris. So I'm very much looking forward to doing all those challenges and potentially wrapping up this Let's Play. Man, I can't believe how long this Let's Play has been going. This has been a significantly longer journey than the first Pokemon Black game, and it's also been a lot of fun. But of course, I don't know why I'm saying that, because we've still got a few things still to do in this game. This ain't the end yet, so I think it's time for me to end this episode, and we will kick things off next time, probably in Driftvale City, and then we'll make our way to Clay Tunnel. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone, and until next time, I shall catch you all later.